Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. As per the usual, I am Gubble as Gubble. Greetings and salutations, and welcome back. As you see, we have back in Dauntless, and we're continuing where we left off at in our challenge. We're doing a couple challenge is today because I have nothing. Everything else has been done. The event's been over, so we're just kind of trying 100% this. We got it pretty close, but we got some stuff to do. We just went through, like I said, we still have to kill another 15, another 20, no, 100, another 25 behemoths. So we got to go through a bunch of levels of Gauntlet, but we're going to change it up, and we're going to go to the Scavenger Continuum Rocks. We need to open 5 chests, pick 5 demons, and do 250 core damage. So without further ado, if you're enjoying the content, please give us a like. If you want to stay up with any other video that we post, please subscribe and put on the notifications to let you know when they're. At some point, I'm going to start doing live streams, but that's still a ways away because I don't have the gear set up, so we'll see how that is. But please, if you are enjoying the content, please and if you are relatively new to the channel or you've been around for the channel for a while, down in the comments below, please tell me which playlists or which videos you're enjoying the most of. So without further ado, let's head to Continuum Rocks and go kill some things. We got the Vladimir, Lightbound, Boros, Firebrain Charade, the Moonreaver Strike, and the Ragetail Gnasher. But it's always nice that you can do a little loop in this world to where you get all those regiments pretty easily. The chests, I believe there is one spot where there's I think it's one of the waterfalls or the sand falls, that will grant you, I think, 3 or 4 of the chests that you will potentially find throughout thing, but it's one of those, they're pretty well hidden. Not necessarily hard, they're just kind of hard to get if you're not actually paying attention. But we're going to do, like I said, we just got to do 250k damage to behemoths. We got to pick a bunch of herbs or materials and then unlock 5 chests. So I don't know why I'm still in brake gear, so we're going to switch over to my DPS, because I forgot to do that. So we'll switch to DPS gear. And DPS, for those that are wondering, is damage per second, where I kill things fast. So this is my DPS setup. And I'm immediately going to die. But we have no critters in play yet. But we're going to get that regiment's requirement rather quickly. Let's see, there's 5 there. I should say 4 or 5. He came around the outside. That's fine. Everything's got a price. But yeah, I think that waterfall right there has the chests that you can quickly unlock 2 or 3 chests in there. We'll find out when we walk by it. If we hear the familiar sound of the chest sound effects. Nope, we have this one chest here, and we have a void mirror right here. We'll crack this code. Already broke his horn. And with the event going on there, you break the parts off and you get your friendship coins and stuff like that. It's just a Valentine's Day event. It's nothing too fancy, just got a bunch of skin options and a bunch of other little things you can pick up. Nothing that really piques my interest, but they're there. For a lot of the people that like looking for aesthetics and so on and so forth, there's a lot of options to help them, or essentially get more of their creation for their characters, be more creative prowess. In there. Get some shrooms. Slayer of the Fist, that was our daily event. Yeah, here's where I think the other three are. Nope, I missed that one. It's either that one or the one on the right. Nope, not that one. So it must be the far option. Nope, I bounced that one. I failed miserably. But that's fine. Nope, we're just going to fall. That's fine. We'll find it eventually. There it is. Yep, we're here. I knew they were in the sand dunes somewhere. That's one, so we only need one more chest. But now we just need to find some more. We need to find one more chest, and I think we still have a couple of mining capabilities and/or flowers or herbs or spices we need to pick up. So we'll just grab these while we're here. And surprisingly, he can still tail whip even though we cut his tail off. But hey, must be just the meat and potatoes of that scenario. Because you would think it would be less effective with half his tail gone. But nope, we still got the nubs, I guess. Alright, he's down. I know where the other one is. Yep, there it is. That's the 5 chests we need. Now we just gotta find a couple, do some more damage, and we'll finish off this challenge. Let's port down here. I swear that rolly thing hits me, it'd be surprisingly, but no, we'll take it. Some more friendship coins. We'll start just. Well, like I said, I've gotten majority of the aesthetics and the other equipment that would pique my interest from the previous things, because they do this once a year, this particular event. So I think I've only played this game. I have to go double check, but I think I'm like maybe 100 days or something like that, because I had the game finished essentially, and everything, the Xbox achievements, everything completed after 45. So there's really not much left for me except just helping others in need, and just going here doing dailies and challenges to get some of the other specimens that pique my interest. Because all the weapons all the weapons are built. Everything that could be useful to me, I've essentially already achieved. Like hell, we can pause and look at my my Slayer path, and literally everything is done except leveling up my weaponry. Because all the things unlocked, that's all you get, like, for doing all this stuff is extra aesthetics, but I don't really like aesthetics. I'm more combat effectiveness for this particular setup. So, but yeah, like I said, I've gotten everything that I need already done. So there's a couple things here and there that, like the weapon boost and so on and so forth, that I'll eventually do. But that requires probably a bunch more reforges and a bunch of just killing things repeatedly. But there's already 1.2 million credits that are, I should say, RAMs in this world, and 31,000 hero marks that really only need those, but they're already pretty much done for me, and there's not really much else for me that is needed. So just coming on here, helping others, individuals that have either started help or need help running the game, and just go from there. Because that's all I'm about. Because I always like the ability of helping other players, and I have specific builds that are made for just essentially being a support character. It's not all the time about such and so on and so forth, but let's see. We got a fire blade over here. And I think we're pretty close to the damage spike that we need. So are they taking my car, really? Or they're taking the keys to unlock the door, possibly, but But yeah, we're pretty much close to ending this next challenge that we're finishing. We got that done, so we just need a couple more, and then we should be able to finish. Let's see how much. of we need for that challenge left to do. Yep, we just need 25 more K-1000 damage. So, who's closer? And we'll go over to the event, and that should top us out the rest of the location of what we need. Alright, so we only need 25k more, and literally can do that with just one Ice Lance. We'll get ourselves a little juicy. Because most of these events, they're not really difficult now because of my high level that I'm in. It's more of just rolling with the motions. Somehow that didn't hit, but okay. But we got our damage counter in. And then we're gonna probably have a bunch of little fauna coming in next. And people will ask me like why I choose the Warpike, but it's good for AoE. Like I can take out multiple enemies at one time instead of just trying to take one-on-one, being PvE. You got 2 scars. I'm not sure how he didn't get intercepted, but we'll take it. He'll get that shot. Got him that time. He's gonna keep trying to run, but it's not gonna do any good. Somehow I interrupted him, so I'll take it. We got some blood soul shards and a bunch of other stuff. And just like that, that next challenge is dealt with. And I think the rewards that I got was based on me doing the less of that 25,000. Yep, scavenger, yeah. So we finish off of that challenge. I'm going to grab some of this other loot and we'll head back to base. Unless there's anything out here that I could potentially get any more challenges with, but we'll check the rating. After we grab these few little things. Actually, I know we gotta go craft 30 grenades. Even though I've crafted over 120, but the grenades are a great concept, but kind of useless in actualization, in my opinion. Because you have a limited carrying capacity for them, and there's no way to upgrade your carrying capacity for that. So grenades they only give you like 3, and they're kind of annoying to deploy unless you're being outside of a fight and just lopping them over until other areas. Because I know there's a couple times where I would literally just sit outside on a hill, and it'd be around where there's other players in play attacking stuff, and I would just rain down grenades into that general area, doing damage to the boss without actually being in there. And that's kind of the only use for them, because trying to use those in a combat-related thing, some of them it takes that you have to sit there and wait, just like when you move, calling in an air, or you're painting a target for an airstrike, perhaps, and you have to sit there, which is gonna potentially get messed up because it's gonna leave you vulnerable because of everybody, the beasts potentially attacking unless somebody else is distracting them. Which sometimes work, but sometimes they'll just aggro over to you because you're not doing anything besides painting the target. But to each his own. Grenades, like, they're nice, but they haven't been very combat effective for me. So, but let's head back to base. Who's this dude? Oh, Honest. What's Honest doing? Oh, he's doing that stuff. But yeah, Honest is kind of just a randomizer that comes around in the worlds and so on and so forth. But yeah, just like for me, unless you're using having 3 or 4 people just grenade everything into existence, or you simultaneously all throw grenades at it, then that would work. However, it's just not very combat effective for me. I'd rather jump in the middle of the fight and just start hammering things out. But again, that's, like I said, that's my style of play. And that's going to kick us out of the game because because our prior read-only memory has occupied because of all of the recordings it was doing. So we'll try to port back in, and if it doesn't, then it'll just have to restart the console, and that will be the end of the video. But we shall see there, because it's been happening to me as of late, because the more AoE stuff that's going on around me causes the, not necessarily game to crash, but there's a lot of material it's got to pick up and visualize, and 9 times out of 10 it just gets too much and they just pop it off, and just it's better to pop out of the game instead of causing damage to the game, the graphics card or what have you inside the console. But we shall figure it out as we pop back in. Well, like I said, we'll go craft those grenades, check off that challenge on there. We'll just might make 5 of everything. I think I might be just making 5. Not sure how many of each, but I think there's 6 to 8 different grenade types. And some of them, depending on your build, can be more useful to you, but so far I've not seen anybody else use the grenades except for just doing the challenges that require around it. I'm going to check my potions too. Let's see, you got 100, 175. Alright, so I don't gotta make any of those things, so I gotta go over to the gunman. Not now, grenade. Repeater. I don't think there's any repeaters I haven't built yet. Let's do a quick run through. Nope, that's everything. Grenades crafting. Like I said, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and I think we got, there should be 30. But yeah, so that takes care of that challenge. So next on the list is the deal 3k core damage to a shock jar and Nazaga, and a bunch of other behemoths for that one, for those two. And dodge the Thunder Deep Drask. On the other one, they're even with empowered repeater shots and abilities. Dodge through 30 attacks from Frost. Slay 30 Frost behemoths using blaze weapons. Deal 250k raging Koshais. And earn 250 players or weapons bonus in gauntlet hunts. So. And then we have the next set of challenges releasing in 2 days, and then all 12 weeks worth. But so far we got these two at 90. They're both going to be unreachable for the time being because the potential of what they gotta require for them. Like that one is going to have to be spend 5 crests, and you get one every 5 levels of gauntlet. So literally, I think I have one more cost currently, but I got all like a couple skins and stuff like that. My friend or team. But, well, like I said, I got everything dealt with. I'm only missing 2 collections that are hiding throughout the world, and everything else has been dealt with or found out, and so on and so forth. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We got 200 points for that. I think we made more than the 30 that we are required to make. I think I made a bunch more, but it shouldn't be right, or it shouldn't be like that, but sure. I'm planning on this, so on and so forth, but that's going to wrap it up for here. I thank you all for coming back out to the channel. And until next time, this is Cobble saying, have a good night, and we shall see you in the next one.